I have to tell you, I'm excited to be here today because we're here to announce a special partnership with Penn State St. Joe's Health. This facility in the spring was used very effectively in a partnership between the County of Berks and the Berks Community Health Center to provide vaccines to people in our community. And now through this partnership, we will be providing first vaccines as well as boosters to those that qualify. And I want to thank Penn State St. Joe's for coming to us. I want to make this very clear. They approached the county and said, would you be willing to partner? The location that they had in the past was no longer available. We said absolutely, but I also want to tell you, we asked them, can we also approach Tower Health? And they said absolutely. And we did. It didn't work for Tower Health, but we moved ahead, and we're here today to launch or relaunch, if you will, the vaccine Berks Cares Center. The role of the county is the facility. When it comes to the healthcare component, it is all about Penn State, St. Joe's, and their dedicated team of healthcare experts.
I just think it's a great opportunity to continue the efforts that were started through the initial vaccines with the Community Health Center and now transitioning to Penn State Health St. Joe's for the boosters and third doses, and ultimately for the young people in our community. This will be a slower rollout, obviously. We were really shooting for that goal of 70%. I think we're pretty close to it with the initial setup here in the early spring and into the summer. But all of the efforts that were put into this building, and it's here, and we've been able to extend the lease for an additional year. And an unsung hero in all this is Brian Gottschall and his staff, who are the behind-the-scenes people that made this all happen and provide this opportunity for us. And Penn State Health St. Joe's stepped forward and said, how about us coming in there and partnering with the county to make this happen?
When you look back, COVID has brought a lot of negative impacts, not only on the county, but elsewhere as well around the world. But I think one of the things that we have been able to reinforce through COVID is the importance and the necessity of working together as a team. So when you look at when the COVID started, first of all, we had businesses, we had people, we have organizations that came together to make masks, to make face shields, to make other PPE that weren't readily available to be able to keep the community safe. Then we got past that. Then when the vaccines came out, we had the hospitals, we had nonprofits, we had businesses, volunteers, hundreds of volunteers that came together to work and to help get the vaccines into people in a way that was quick and efficient, so those that wanted the vaccine could be able to get it as the vaccines became available. And now again, we're seeing another need. So St. Joe's stepped up, and here we are working together once again, making this reality because it is something that's needed.
Welcome, my name is Jim Bennett. I'm the Senior Vice President and Chief Operating Officer of Penn State Health St. Joe's Medical Center. And I want to thank the commissioners for giving Penn State Health and St. Joe's the opportunity to partner on such an important endeavor for our community. So often in our lives as healthcare workers, we're treating the sick. And for once, we're actually out there promoting health and wellness by offering this very important vaccination and immunization for our community. If you think about this, almost 2 years ago, COVID changed the world. It was Penn State Health St. Joe's who offered the testing to our community. We worked with our commissioners on how do we make sure we have enough PPE for our staff, and it was our commissioners and the logistics teams who are helping us make sure that we had what we need to care for our patients. And so all we can do is return the favor and make sure that the staffing and resources are here to administer the immunizations. This site will be offering third dose and booster shots for those who are looking for that. We are also making sure that we're taking care of anyone who's interested in getting their first dose of vaccination. You can contact pennstatehealth.org in order to take a look at that website to see what's interesting to you in terms of getting yourself protected from the COVID virus.
Hi everyone, I'm Trisha Kovian. I am the Director for Ambulatory Clinical Care within our Penn State Health Medical Group. We are extremely excited to be here, to be in our community, and to provide the care that we know is going to help with protecting our community as best as we possibly can. I know that our hospital has been providing our county data that has been extremely useful and important in helping to understand how the spread and how we are impacted in our communities and by our individual populations, and our hospital has done an incredible job of providing that information, and we've been one of the only ones that have consistently done that. One of the things that I am extremely excited about is to offer COVID vaccine to those that wish to have it, and we are encouraging everyone to be vaccinated. We want to make sure that you have the opportunity to choose to have that vaccine, which we highly recommend. We are going to be open Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday from 9 until 2, and Saturdays from 9 until 2. We will have the availability to see both adults and pediatrics patients, and we will be encouraging you to utilize our PennStateHealth.org to sign up for an appointment that best meets your needs. Of course, our availability will change based off of what the need is in the community. If we find that you have a significant need that we're not able to meet, we are doing everything we can to help meet that. We are on a bus route, which allows everybody to have the opportunity to get here. You can utilize bus, you can utilize Uber, you can walk, and we are here and we are ready to serve you as we provide this much needed vaccine, which is the hope for our community.